Marissa Williams. What would her life be like if she moved to Chicago? Thank you. Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Page of Swords come out. Chariot, Four of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. Eight of Wands, Lovers, and the World card. Alright, so in regards of your confusion, Page of Swords is you assessing and reviewing. It's learning. You would be learning how to do things in a different way, because Page of Swords is a very studious energy. So, and Swords is your thoughts. It's always like in your headspace. Usually I would say not in a bad way, but with the Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck, you might feel a little stuck. Chariot and the Four of Cups. Chariot would be actually traveling, like moving. Four of Cups would be disappointment. I mean, this could even be like once you get to Chicago, like, I mean, physically, like driving, like your daily routine, you know, like not like driving to, but like actually like commute. Commute is the word that I want to use. Three of Pentacles and Nine of Pentacles, trying to work to make sure that you have everything that you need and a little extra. If you do go there, you're going to have a little bit of doubt about the choice after you get there, because it feels like there's something, a task that you want to complete. Hold on, back up. What is it? Is it that? You're still going to feel like there's something missing if you move there. I want to back it up with...
Okay, I just got back.
Huh?
I just got back from Chicago, so that
Damn it, you're cutting out so bad. Can you hear me?
Chicago for 9 months, and then I had an issue with my roommate, which caused me to move back to St. Louis, and I want to go back to Chicago because I like being there, but I'm at a point now where I'm 37, and so wherever I decide to move to, I want that to be a place of settling, and I don't want to have to worry about coming back to St. Louis again and figuring something out. So that makes sense, because that's why I moved there in the first place, was to see if that's where I should be.
So I'm clarifying right now, and the two cards that come out, thank you, was unexpected and peace, as you're talking about the disagreement with the roommate. So basically this is all mind factor. It's not really anything physical. Like physically, this feels like it's gonna work. Three of Pentacles is a solid foundation. It's collaborating with new people. Nine of Pentacles is you experiencing your independence quickly with the Eight of Wands there. I always look at the Nine of Pentacles as you got 6 pentacles on one side and 3 on the other. These 6 are yours. Like this would be like rent, car note, insurance, food. Like that's all taken care of. That's over there. So then you've got 3 extra pentacles over here to play with. To do whatever, like however you want to give it away. So there's stability there. Will, action, and darkness. So this is just basically fear of the unknown. Which, fear is an illusion. It's something that we create in our mind that keeps us stuck. And you got trust at the bottom of the deck. So, if you want this is, huh? Tell her she can go anywhere she wants to go. They're yelling. Okay. So basically, and I was just going to say this, it doesn't matter where you go. It doesn't matter what place you choose. If you have the correct mindset, this is what I want to do. This is going to be brilliant. I'm going to do this, this, and this. I'm going to be so happy. I'm going to experience this. And I'm excited. Don't be in the state of anxiety. Be in the state of excitement. Because when you look at the reality of things, we never know what's coming tomorrow. Okay. So you need to remember that you create your own reality. And then some, okay. They said. Okay, so your guys are spicy, and that's really funny.
Definitely.
Okay, so was there any other place that you thought that you might want to move to? Kind of out again.
It was outside of the U.S. with Mexico and Colombia and Panama.
Okay.
Those were my only options. I didn't care to really stay in the U.S. if it's really not Chicago for me, because I just don't feel at home anywhere, and that was the only place I felt at home in the U.S.
Okay, so I out of all of those that you listed, I heard Panama. So I asked what your life would be like living in Panama. Boss. Like boss mode. The Emperor come out with the Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So this is you questioning why you've never had this kind of authority before. Because the Emperor is like a seek and destroy. He builds his empire and then he rules the fuck out of it. You've got World card, the Star, Five of Cups. So that would be traveling to heal, to do what you want to do, to rejuvenate yourself, to get over the Five of Cups, the disappointment, the regret, the loss, the sorrow, everything that's here in the States. Three of Pentacles, Chariot, and the Fool. That's a beautiful combo. I mean, just look, if I don't know if you can see the picture of the cat. It's got the arrow, like, let's go, okay? So that's making it work. Three of Pentacles.
Okay.
And then you got the Queen of Swords underneath it, which is seen clearly now, okay? The Queen of Swords, she don't give a fuck. Like, she's seen the other sides of the railroad track. She's been in the dark. She's been beaten, battered, broken, abused. Like, it's like, bring it. Like, I've seen everything. So that's the Queen of Swords mentality. Then you've got the Chariot. Underneath that, you have the Sun, which is success, optimism, joy. It's a very happy energy. And then you got the Fool and the Knight of Cups. So it might be a little... the Knight of Cups, when he moves with this combo, it's an emotional move because all knights take action. But the Knight of Cups, it's going to be like opening up your heart space. There's going to be some bittersweet moments where I'm leaving this, I'm leaving this, I'm leaving this. But ultimately, the Fool is taking that leap of faith. It's for new beginnings. The Fool in tarot is card 0. It's a clean slate. So it's needing to look needing to look at things through the eyes of a child, as in new experiences, just not knowing, wanting to learn. You know how kids are, like when they get something new, it's like, oh my God, I'm so enthralled. What is this? I gotta, so the universe is saying, be in that energy, and your life is going to be the empire, or the emperor. Like, this is just amazing. Now, I will say, looking at this card on this, the cat is white, which is purity. So moving to Panama, you need to have a clean mindset. This is, you're not going to bring the old you with you. This is like a complete wash it off, redo. I'm new. Nobody knows me here. I can be whoever the hell I want to be. And then he's got that collar around his neck because he just had surgery. So that lets me know, restrict yourself from trying to chew at old wounds right away when you get there. Because think about why the collar is there. It's to prevent them from tearing open scars, stitches, okay? So focus on being settled and happiness when you get there. Don't go into shadow work right away. Don't go falling off into the deep end of the mind of how you got here. Think about it. Wherever you move, there's going to be awkward nights where you're somewhere new, okay? That's a given. When you get into those awkward nights, what should you do? Relax, find peace, and celebrate. Celebrate yourself. Okay. Well, I could have said that. Okay. What else? So, Panama, I could shuffle on other ones if you want to. It's up to you.
No, the cities, though, like, that's fine. That makes sense. I just need to prepare to do that. The only other question that I had was, I'm 37. I'm about to be 37, and I really want motherhood as a part of my journey, but I struggle with finding a partner, and I really think that's what's hindered me with moving, because I want to move somewhere where I can be there and do that, and also be in that space to have the holistic life that I want to have and all of that. And so for me, I don't know what I need to do to accomplish that. I know that's open-ended, but I don't know how else to say that.
Hold on. Have you had at least one pregnancy before?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just tapping in, so I want to make sure that I'm getting it right.
No, that's right.
Marissa Williams. There's a possibility, if everything aligns, that you could have the opportunity to have 2 children. Feels like they'd both be males. Hold on. By the same father. These are things I need to know. Sorry. Where did she find him? Anywhere you are. Oh my god, I love that answer. Holy shit. Hold on. Okay. What does she need to do? Did you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
I thought you dropped the card.
No, I'm... Okay, so in my head I heard she needs to succumb. And as I heard succumb, I said, what? And then that noise happened. So I'm not going to question that. Can I ask what she needs to succumb to? The indifference that she has created in her mind and in her life of where she is right now. She needs to stop judging herself based off of the dreams that she once had, that she thought she should have been somewhere at a certain time. She needs to stop looking around at everybody else wanting and waiting and wishing to have their life or any part of their life when she's just focused on being herself right now. The unique individual that you are, that you always express and highlight, that you put a pin on your chest for. You walk around with being that person. You need to really be that person. That is what is going to draw you to the one. Can I get a glimpse of what this one looks like? Oh, he got a big old beautiful smile. He's got a really sharp jawline. His eyebrows are kind of thick. His nose, it's like prominent bridge, and his eyes are very white. I don't know why it's standing out to me. You got a thing for short men? Or like as in it doesn't matter? Like
It doesn't matter, but my ex is short.
as I asked the height,
he's short with the nose and but that's 20 years of shit.
No, it's not him. This is someone new.
Oh, I know. That's why I'm here.
That's so funny.
I'm
Okay.
4'11", so it doesn't matter.
Oh, well, then 5'6" is tall to you.
Yeah.
Okay, because I asked how tall, and I heard like 5'6", 5'8". That's why I said you got a thing for short. Okay, so disregard.
That's all.
Okay, so that's pretty tall for you. Okay. Tell me about the occupation. It feels like a handyman, so he's good with his hands. So that could be anything.
I love that.
That could be like anything like that could be like carpenter, electrician, plumber, like any.
That's really a thing for me, and that's crazy. That's hilarious.
Well, this is your soulmate is always going to be what you want. So this is good, okay? It's coming. Can I get a time frame? It depends on her. Okay, so she does everything that she's supposed to do of what we said, how she's supposed to be her true self and get settled. You could bump into him anytime from 3 weeks to 6 months. Oh, damn. Can I ask if she'll know? How will she know? Your heartbeat. How's it going to be? Your heartbeat is going to be calm and slow. It's not going to be fluttery and it's going to be so tell me. You will notice it. It's like an eye lock gaze, like a gentle gaze, and like you guys kind of, and then your heart just kind of gets soft to the point where you're like, whoa. And the smell, how he smells. It's gonna make you feel. Well, I'm just channeling. It's gonna make you feel a certain way. You hate like smacking bubble gum or something with the mouth. Okay.
Yeah, I do.
That might be a pet peeve, but that's okay. Like that. he might do it on purpose just to be funny, like flirt. That's what I see him doing. Okay, so with that being said, there is no ultimate timeline, and don't race. That's why they said when you get to Peru, don't be like jumping into the shadow work and shit like that, like trying to, get ready. Like basically focus on being that unique, spicy, sparkle individual self that you are. The being known for that and loving that, like really embrace that and then revamp it. That's what you need to just love yourself and focus and do all of that. I know you love yourself, but be in love with yourself. Not just there's a difference between loving yourself and being in love.
And being in love with
So
I know I just noticed that.
That's what I'm hearing, so that's a good thing. Okay. We still got 5 minutes.
I could ask one more question quickly. My job situation, I've been manifesting a remote position that pays me a certain amount of money, and I've been applying for jobs since November of last year, and I I don't know what else to do, and I think I'm getting frustrated with trying to speak something into existence and like doing the work and then not seeing anything because I'm expecting something right away because of where I'm at emotionally.
How do you manifest?
I have a journal that I write what I want in it, and then I have manifestation music that I play, and I light a candle, and then I meditate, and I envision what I want, and then I also like say what I wrote in my journal.
Do you see yourself sitting at home on the computer, actually doing it, all that? Do you get really...
I see myself sitting at home, but I don't see myself exactly doing that, and that's probably what the problem.
And then there's one more step. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I manifest money for people, okay? So when I manifest money, I have to get into the frequency of money. Because when you are whatever frequency, that is what you draw to you. So I want to draw money to me. I want to draw money for people. So I need to get into the money or frequency. So then I could close my eyes and I could see all this money coming at me. Holy shit. I could see all these people coming to me and they're booking left and right. And they're, oh my God, Car, your money spell work. I can't believe it. I just got her. And I'm seeing all of this with my eyes closed. And then the next thing, this is what you're missing is, yes! Oh my God! Woohoo! You've got to feel it. Like, I'm like, fuck you, money. How do you feel when you get a shit ton of money? You're like, wow! I'm literally dancing in my office. And I'm like twerking and tweaking. And I'm like, wow, wow. Like that. You know that feeling. Like,
yeah, I'm missing that for sure.
You've got, because you could see it. You could say it. You could write it. You could do the music. You could do the candle. You don't need any of that. I'm not kidding.
I learned that from the live.
I'm not kidding you. I'm not, and I could share this.
I know.
Because
I learned that from the live, and I was like, this is why I watch the lives. Watch the lives, people.
That's why not a lot of people get readings. They come out to learn, because I don't gatekeep. Like, you guys need everybody. Like I say, I'm not being a bitch. You guys need to fucking do this shit, because you're supposed to spread this shit to everybody else. I gotta go. And you guys need to take my place, and then you gotta spread it so that you can come too. Like, that's my path. So, whatever you're trying to call in, like when I had you hold your oil roller, man, if you could have seen how loved I was in my head, and this man that was marrying me and like just whoa, sweeping you off your everything, the way that it made me feel, like I was so in love. So whatever frequency you are trying to do, even for protection, if you like close your eyes and you envision yourself getting attacked, and it's like how you would like lash, whew, you got shield around you instantly. And you don't need anything. It's all here. And it's all about getting that feeling. So, because when you were talking about trying to manifest this job, like, you got like 3 words in, and I heard yes. Like, yes, this is supposed to happen. So, get excited. Be so fucking excited that you got the job. That you dancing and screaming in your living room. Oh my God, fucking this was mine all along. What the fuck, God? Like, ooh, like, and who cares? Like, don't give a fuck who's looking or what anyone's thinking about you, because when you get that job and it's 6 figures and this is something that you were cut out to do and be doing and living your best life with nobody over your head, then you sit back and you just keep manifesting. Do your thing.
Okay.
Didn't really need cards for that, and that's, so.
No, I didn't. No, and that's fine. And that's fine. I don't care. It's fine. I realized that I needed a divination, or I needed a reading or something, because I was at a loss. Like, I've done all these things, and I've tried working and accomplishing all of these things, and like, it's like when you learn something, after a while, it's like, okay, I've done all the books, and now I need a mentor. You know what I mean? It's like, you've accomplished all this on your own, and now you need something else. So what is the next step? You have no idea, so you need to reach out and get that.
Go back to the basics. Whenever you lose sight of something, or if you stall and hit a wall with anything, now you're just manifesting anything. Go back to the basics always. Think about when you were, if you can remember, and if not, I know you probably have witnessed a child around you. The first time you see a child standing at the glass sliding window and they see rain for the first time, and they're in wonderment and awe, just to watch that pureness of a child, the emotion. Always go back to your emotions, because that is the best energy, and that ties in with, like, real quick, like, why they say, like, oh, children are closest to God, that's why they can see behind the veil, and that's why they have these gifts, and, like, children can manifest like a motherfucker. Okay, that's because they don't have a filter. There is nothing that limits them, because they're a sponge, and their mind is so open, and they are yummy, yum, 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 like Pac-Man, wanting to absorb and eat everything. They want to experience. So if you want to experience something new, experience something that you've already sat in that energetically compares to what you're trying to call in.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
That makes perfect sense. I can do that.
Okay. And that is how you manifest.
Oh, I feel so much better.